many other peoples, when they are confused what they can do, when they got lost, they normally take suggestions from others. For you, you trying to take the scientific approaches and you go to the career coaches, you read the research on all these tools and trying to help yourself. And at the same time, you're thinking, okay, since I'm doing this, maybe I can help more people with what I have done for myself. How to set up the reputation. People think you are the one who can help me, even they never see you before.
They have to be aware of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be aware of the solution.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to understand that I'm the solution. That's like the 3 stages. That's usually the 3 stages of like sales.
Yeah.
So to build the authority as a coach, as someone that's sells a service, they usually see their story in my story.
Mm.
And while she was able to get out of there, she is going to be able to help me get out of there because I was confused with 720 professions. And if I was able to get out of that big confusion among 700 professions, I'm able to help someone that's in doubt between 1 or 2 paths to follow. So that's usually how the authority with coaching works. Usually when you are confused among 1, 2, 3 options, is because you don't want any of them. Otherwise, you would have already made the decision if you really wanted one or other. So through coaching, we are able to create a unique path that's yours. Innovation, then, like your authenticity, comes from understanding you and bringing that out of in the world. So that's why I prefer coaching rather than giving advice from experience or from someone else's experience that was also successful in their area. Yeah, hey, there is this story. You can do this. But if I tell you that, it will probably just add to the confusion. So we have to, as a coach, we have to understand what that person needs at that moment.
Got you. So you actually not finding the solution for them, telling them, oh, this is the solution.
Yeah.
Because no one has the same situation. Because no one are same as others.
Yeah. So, and that's what I said. It's the science and art of coaching. We have to understand what is the need of that person at that moment.
Yeah.
Do they need to go to action or do they need to explore different alternatives? So, and that's what makes a good coach.
Career coach should be very popular especially in Silicon Valley. You see how many people here want to be successful, start their own startup, being entrepreneur. Is that the reason why you moved to Silicon Valley?
I moved to Silicon Valley again for myself. I want to learn about business and startup and everything. And I moved to San Francisco, lived there for 5 years, had the opportunity to learn about topic that I work with nowadays, which is social innovation, social businesses, social impact, and how to earn money through social impact. And I had the opportunity to work with the United Nations, launching social businesses in Africa. I had the opportunity to work as a temp in Google and Microsoft partner. And I had so many experiences in business that helped me to have a better sense of how to help people to grow professionally in that environment. How I help people to align purpose, profit, and positive impact, because in the end that's what we want in the world. We don't want to destroy the world. If you ask someone, do you want to destroy the world? Like, no. But in the end, that's most of jobs are somehow doing that. So how can I move towards doing something different? And again, as I said, I like to help people to think towards the impossible.
Got you. And you mentioned about the social impact. Can you maybe talk more about that?
It's really sad that we don't talk enough about all the opportunities and business strategies to make positive impact. The traditional way of doing business, it's really straightforward. Create a product, sell. Create a product, sell. It's very like too much hustle and very lonely. The entrepreneurial journey is very lonely. However, when you're creating a social business, the center of how to do that business model is the mission. So the mission of the company will be in the center, and whoever has the same mission will want to tag along. And the beauty of creating a social business is collaboration instead of competitiveness. And that's why it creates a conflict with Silicon Valley environment, because everybody talks about growth and dominating the market and competitiveness. However, what we don't question is that all this definition of success, of being a startup unicorn and everything, comes from the definition of success of the investor. Because the investor, they want to look at your company and see your growth potential. So the growth became our definition of success. But if you look at the data, if you are an aspiring entrepreneur, the small and medium-sized business owners are the happiest. They are the happiest than the people who own big corporations like a startup unicorn. It's our decision as a person, and then that's us talking to ourselves. What do I want for myself? Do I want to be on the autopilot and go with the flow, with the trend of considering growth as definition of success? Or do I want to define for myself what is success?
Yeah, I think that question is very important for anyone who thinking about start their own company. So what do I want from this company? Do I work this company just for some investor? There's no difference that you work for in a big company, work for a boss, right? Or I want to start my own company. I want to work for a mission, and I gather the people who have the same mission with me. And I feel just by imagining that is happier that you working for the mission you really believe it is.
And the funniest thing about being an aspiring entrepreneur is because you are about to create your own job. You have the power of choosing who you want to work with, which problem you want to solve, how you want to solve, which technology you want to bring, what is the tribe that you want to bring along to spend 8 hours a day of your life together. Like you have the power of choosing all that, and people forget that they have the power.
I look forward for more conversation like that, and thank you again for coming to my channel and share all this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, see you next time.